What if we could stop thinking about the notion of leadership styles and start thinking about the notion of leadership modes? Here's the difference. Hi, my name is Sarah Clearwater, and I coach and convene conversations that help you lead beyond the status quo. So if I think about leadership styles, I think about things like servant leadership. And while that's a really wonderful notion around how we intend to show up in the world, it doesn't actually allow us to take into account what the environments or the context that we find ourselves in requires of us as leaders in order to drive change or in order to navigate a level of complexity within the environments we find ourselves in. When I think about leadership modes, I think about a palette or a buffet, if you will, of different behaviors that we can lean and learn our way into in order to be more effective leaders. And so the array that's come up in recent coaching conversations for me has been everything from sort of decision making, which is obviously a very visible and a very active leadership mode, right through to listening and observation, which is more of an emergent or passive leadership mode. But nevertheless, all of them are ways to express leadership. Some, like decision making or storytelling, have a greater level of intent behind the direction or the pathway that we're taking to navigate change, whereas listening and observation might be sort of more curious, might be recognizing that we don't have the answers just yet, and the opportunity here is to listen for cues or for gaps in order to move forward. And right in the middle, we have got a leadership mode that looks and sounds something like convening or facilitation, where we're actively trying to find a path with others. So the next time you think about your leadership and the way you choose to show up in your particular environment, I'm curious, what are your preferred leadership modes that you are leaning and learning into, and which are the ones you could do more of?